Outstanding guidance, Sister Tiana Foster.
Almighty. It was late on my award, but I got what's up.
Okay, this next award is for Secretary of the Year, the head of the state of Mississippi, Sister Karen Isaac. Y'all give it up for that sister. Go down and get this award, lady.
I would like to say that, first of all, I give honor to Allah for His blessings, and seeing you all is a beautiful thing. It's one thing that I had was a vision that Vice Lord will rule the world, not just city to city, but the world. So we need to get together and love each other and come together more often and bring this thing to pass. Also, I would like to make a shout out to the inmates. The inmates. Because they play a powerful part in the nation. I work hard to, deal with everybody, and I'm not just a person that deal with the outside. I've never been in and don't want to go. But the inside is a powerful, powerful thing. And if all you who love the nation, let's get together and help the inside.
Non-profit organization, Sister A.V.L.N.
Thank you guys again. I wasn't aware of this one, but thank you. It's shocking. I'm shocked.
Say she's shocked. Y'all give it up for that sister, man. This next award, man, go to this brother, man, for another brother for aiding Vice Lord and uplifting our community. This brother here, Stone to the Bone. He's a good brother. He's also our brother. Brother T-Lo, come on down, man. Get the award, man.
Party. First of all, I want to give thanks to everybody being here, participating, being at the event. Say, Don, what you doing over there? Come on, what's up, bro? Eastwood, where you at? What you doing in the back? Big tonight, without a doubt. You can let everybody know the Almighty, the motivator, to be Almighty, be the board of rest, no more, the should the less. We should not never crime in the hand without entering the name of Almighty Allah. We should be able to stay solid, stand as Almighty nation to the Pocahontas universe. Almighty. 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 Eastwood.
Man, I don't really have much to say. I'm just surprised, man. It's great in here. It's a blessing. It's pleasant. All praise to Alhamdulillah. And, peace and love to all our brothers and sisters.
Peace and love to all y'all brothers and sisters. I'm glad to see everybody coming out. And special honor to have Chiefs. No free throw in the house tonight.
Indeed.
It's truly blessed to be our sister and brother being here to attend the event. You know, we're gonna keep it. We're gonna tighten it up. You say, Vic? What we gonna do?
Tighten it up, man. We gonna tie it up in the knot, bro. And keep on pushing, man. No doubt. Don't give up on your brother, man. Okay, the next award goes out to this brother, man. Everybody know him. He's truly known on all four corners of the universe. Everybody knows this brother. And he truly deserves this award he's about to get, he's about to receive, for spreading and connecting Vice Lord around the globe. Sir Lord Main C. Yaga. Come on down, brother.
Blessings to the multitude, man. You know, I got a 30-year history with Vice Lord, man. Started out fighting against them shit. It's amazing, you know, but, man, it's been a blessing, man. In prison, you know, I've always pushed the movement. When I got out, I continued to do the same. I got in tune with Minister A.V.L.N, and I was already on the right track, but what that brother did was propel me even further. Thank you for that. And man, my journey, you know, the last couple of years haven't been by myself, man. The sister Tiana, man, man, that sister's great, man. She propelled me because every day that I get up, that I feel like something went wrong and I want to quit, she reminds me of why I became a Vice Lord anyway, man. All right.
And his brother also is the national spokesman for the conservative Vice Lord, man. And whenever that brother comes to you with a true message, it's just like you're getting it from the word at the mouth of the minister.
Absolutely. If Man C. Yaga ain't told it to you, the minister didn't say it, man. You get that out the way.
I'll give it up for that brother, man. Give it up, give it up. Give it up, give it up, give it up. Okay, the next set of awards is for A.V.L.N Mississippi Lifetime Achievement Award. For a lifetime of Lordism. First, this is a strong sister, strong queen, you know. And I can't think of no words to, express myself how I feel about the sister. But y'all know what I'm talking about, Queen Sue. Now give it up for the queen, give it up for the queen.
I thank you all, my sisters and my brothers, for this award. And I don't want to consider this as an award. I want to consider this as a lifestyle.
All right.
I am you, you are me.
All right.
Let's love, let's grow, let's do this thing.
All right.
Mighty.
Now give it up for Queen Sue, man, again. Give it up for her. And this next award is for this brother, man. A lot of these brothers down here, they've been to the penal system here in the state of Mississippi. They was, I wouldn't say blessed due time with this brother, get to know this brother, but he couldn't make it to this event. And that's Sir Lord China Joe. We're gonna keep it rolling. The next award. Oh, I'm sorry. Find the bottom. Find the bottom. That brother's over accepting the award for him.
Peace and blessings, brothers and sisters. Peace and love, bro.
The next award is for this brother. He's not here. He's currently locked behind enemy lines. Hopefully one day this brother can come home and, you know, be productive in the streets, man. This brother been going hard for a long time, man, you know. We wouldn't have no kind of foundation to stand on, man. There's two brothers, as a matter of fact, in the penal system. The first brother, he's not here, Sir Lord Big Warren. Okay, the next brother, you know, he been going hard in the paint for a long time. This brother, Allah has blessed this brother to come home after 20 years or maybe 20 plus years. And he's in the house with us tonight. His name holds a lot of weight. And his shoes really heavy. Man, come on down and receive your award. Sir Lord God Father. Come on down, bro. It's been a long time coming, man.
Been working with that dog a long time.
Yes, sir.
I just want to say what's up, man. Appreciate everybody coming out, and I appreciate this receiving this award. But it's a lot of brothers who've been putting on penitentiary, you know what I'm saying, just like me, who might not never be coming home, like King Pookie, Shy Red, my boy Big Pooh, and Ray B in the back, John A.V.L.N, a whole bunch of cats, bro. He might have never come to the crib, but been putting on the same type of work I've been putting in for the penitentiary. But outside that, man, that money.
Okay, this next award is for another strong brother. I mean, I truly respect this brother, man. His name been ringing for years for all the great work he has done, even I mean, nobody perfect. But this is a truly outstanding brother, man, which is my top hat, man, and I give all praise due to Allah for even being blessed to meet this brother. And that's Minister Raheem Justice Ed. Minister Rico, baby. Rico praise you, baby. Come on down, Minister. Now give it up, give it up. Make some noise, baby, make some noise.
I appreciate you, little brothers and sisters. And it's a vision, man. It's a vision. Some 63 years ago, Mr. Pepperlo, Eddie Perry, had a vision about vice law. And just so happened I was one of his understudies. And today I still carry that torch that he lit up in 1957. And you young brothers and sisters, man, everything y'all doing right now is what keeps me alive. I'm 73 years old and move better than most of y'all. What keeps me going, okay? And please, man, please, stop the war against each other. We ain't each other's enemy. The enemy is out there, man. And if we can come together to drink this shit here and eat the food, we can come together to grow. Let's do it, man, let's do it. All these brothers that's going back to y'all designated locations, I'm asking that we start an ex-offender program on all of the lands that we got access to, so we don't forget about those brothers back there, because they have put in their work. And you will have the new sister as an Aisha universal distributor of the message. I forgot her name, but the sister is right here. Whenever she come to your town, the sisters that you have in your town, she will be bringing that message, because she's on fire, man. She's on fire. And y'all give her applause with hands. And you're not queen, but single-bearded, another cause of the Holy Spirit. Every time you got somebody that can put up with me 24 hours a day, she got to be tough. She got to be tough. I'm a regiment, man. I'm a regiment for real. And I couldn't have done it without you guys. What y'all kept in play out here kept my spirit alive in that for 42 years. And I thank y'all. I thank every last one of you. And love to all of you. Peace and love.
Give it up for the ministry. Well, I gotta say this, man, just remember, man, law governs all events. It is also in this building tonight, so we're gonna have some fun, man, and you know, truly demonstrate, man, with Lord love.
We good.
Ready? We're going to start off productive in ways of educating our young men and young women to better position themselves in society today. And the best way to do that is start with an economical base. Some kind of job that might help shut down what they're doing and how they're doing and put them in some kind of program. Re-educational programs that can educate them as to where they're going, how they're going to get there, and who's going to be there when they get there. And they call it YAGA, Youth Against Gang Activity. Not to say that you protested who you are, but it's a better way to take that travel than what we've been doing in the last 20 years. You know, and I think all of our little young men and sisters, if they was given a chance, they could better situate themselves with what they're trying to do and what they want to do. They're not stupid. Take that to the bank. A whole lot of them got far more sense than we give them credit to. So my suggestion is to let's work with them instead of criticizing. My suggestion is to let's build them instead of tearing them down. That is the purpose of Youth Against Gang Activity. Now we can go on to the adults, some of us that call ourselves parents. We can start parenting and being a mentor to these young brothers and sisters, man. Because if they don't have no direction, they definitely don't know where they're going. And you got to give them a better purpose in their life than what you've been given them. Anybody can say a dope on one of these corners. But you got to be able to read a blueprint. You got to be able to know how to type your name into something. You got to have more to give them than what we give them. And now we talking about taking food out their mouth, but we don't have no jobs or no program. That's something we talk about these people that was here earlier today. The ones that want to be elected in these offices. You running for governor, but you ain't never came down on the street corner and talked to us until today to let us know you want to be the governor. We don't have no problem with supporting you, but you got to show us what your agenda is for us. And if it's not uplifting this community, then we ain't finna support you, whether you black or not. The same with the NAACP. You don't come down here and educate them. You say you want them to know about this, you want them to know about that. But how do they have to know about it? Have to come in and join NAACP? Or you gonna come to the community and walk these corners and work these avenues like these brothers out here working them and walking them, and you wanna call them drug dealers, gang leaders, and everything else. But if these gang leaders and drug dealers don't take time out and talk to them, who will? We talk about leading, but we use them. You got your ass here today talking about you running for office. How many times have we seen you in the last 2 months? So when you start running for office, keep in mind, we understand the semantics of what you're doing. And that using us and disappearing after you get in office. That's not gonna happen. So if there's some questions and answers that need to be conveyed up on, are we open for it?
You open for?
Go ahead.
How do you suggest that we get back to us trusting one another so that we can have our own black doctor's office, hospital as a whole, in banks.
I think we have to stop nitpicking with each other, backbiting each other, stabbing one another in the back. Like, it's nothing gonna go the way you want it to go. And it's gonna always be some problems, but when you stop looking for fault and trying to find help, then you're gonna better understand what we're trying to do. Like I was telling you earlier, you know, you get mad, you gotta have a reason for getting mad. Just because I don't know something, that don't make me stupid. I might not have the expertise that you got, but with what you got and what I already know, that can't do nothing but enhance us. But if you got your mouth poked out because I didn't do it the way you wanted me to do it, then there's a problem. There's nothing gonna get done. And when we learn that, we start understanding about the big I and the little you. Your ideas are no more better than mine.
Right.
I'm no more bigger than you.
Right.
Because we all in this together.
Right.
You know, and if you got upset because I didn't walk the way you want me to walk, then teach me how to walk. Maybe I don't know how to walk. If I didn't eat at the table the way you wanted me to eat at the table, then show me the adequacy of eating at the table. But don't criticize me because I'm not walking that walk. And if you got a problem with me, talk to me. Because you're going to talk to Ed, John, Robert, can't change my mind. Because if I don't want to talk to you, I'm not going to Ed, I'm not going to John, I'm not going to talk to you. And that's the bottom line.
Right.
But I got to have a reason for not talking to you. Just like I tell these brothers every day. You know, it's nothing wrong with this organization having all these different chapters. But stop bullshitting yourself. If you know you can't lead a mass of people, why in the hell do you want to take these people's life in your hand and lead them down a dark alley? You have to have a purpose. You have to have a reason. Where are we going if we're going to follow? What is the plan? What's the idea? What do we attack first in order to better these conditions? Now, if you ain't got a boatload of money somewhere, you can't come to me with that bag. I'm not going back to the penitentiary because you want to get rich. That ain't working. That ain't going to work. So we have to come up with a plan. We talk about these young kids. Put that gun down and pick that book up and give him a direction that he can work with. I guarantee you, he'll rather be on that track than on his way to that penitentiary. I've been out of prison 6 years. 6 years. I haven't had one encounter with the police. For one reason, if you talking that crazy shit, you ain't gonna get around me. I'm not going for none of that because I know you are not the message that you try to bring. You get in that penitentiary, you're a whole different person. You know, and it's nothing that I'm sitting here thinking about you might do. I don't know what you're gonna do, but I know one thing you ain't gonna do, and you ain't gonna sit up with me and put me in no predicament where I'm going back to the penitentiary because you thought you were smart. You know, right now we're working with aldermen, clergymen, and everything in this town in the city of Chicago. Who would think a nigga that just got out of penitentiary doing 42 years could control the mayor, the alderman, the precinct captain of his community just because he think like they do? I don't think I'm better than you. I don't think you're lesser than me. But I do know one thing. I have experienced something that you haven't experienced. And my experience in it is not for you to try to take me back down. You know, I got a job right now where I give people jobs. I got 200 or 300 people that I give jobs to because a man trusted me, one of the richest developers in Chicago. You bring me to People Rico and I'm gonna have it. And some of these people come to the city all the time. And I'm in that field, man, from 4 o'clock in the morning to 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night. And I'm 73 years old. I don't ask you to go do nothing. I get up in the morning at 4 o'clock and by the end of that day, I done did what I have to do. Every day. Because I don't want to see you walking down that street I walked down. And that's a long road, man. I left the streets in 1970. I lost everything I had, mother, father, daughter, wife, everything, for them trying to keep up with me on the highway. I went to 39 penitentiaries and 5 penitentiaries out of the state. And guess what it was all about? Upholding this shit. I come back out here, you niggas killing each other like y'all crazy. And then when somebody do try to bring you some justice, you got these little slick sidewind ass brothers talking about who they is and what they is. You know? And everybody they talking about is sending you to the penitentiary. We should have learned enough when we went to the penitentiary. We were supposed to have been the toughest guys in the town, but yet and still we let these people put us in the penitentiary for 50 years of our life. 50 years of our life. I maxed out on 100 years, man. And not one of my associates, other than the guys you see with me today, came to that penitentiary to aid and assist me. And when I come out here and try to lay something down, you got these slick sidewinders. He just want everybody under his thumb. Nigga, I don't need you. I don't need you like I need a hole in my head. I got a great big old pretty house, a garage full of cars, everything a nigga could want. I don't need you. But I need you to understand, you running up against a brick wall, man, that's gonna tear your ass up when they lock that door. When they lock that door, ain't gonna be no more Ricos talking to you, coming to the set. You need this, bro? You need that? That shit ain't gonna go on. So why have to go through it when we got a chance to stop it and go around it? I got a young man that I met 16 years ago. 36 years ago. When I met him, he was 16 years old. His biological father wanted to fight me because I had influence over that young man. And he here with you today, shining bright as new money. Got a wife, kids, and doing great with his life. And the only thing he ever asked me was, man, don't mislead me and abuse me. Brother, I can't never do that to you because you somebody's child, man. You somebody's child. And I'm sitting in the penitentiary when they talking to me. I could have very easily, hey, go back out there, tell so-and-so, so-and-so, I said, send me some of that shit down here. You do what I need you to do, you know? But I didn't want him to see that light. I didn't want him to see that light. Brother, listen, you got way too much intelligence to do what you out here doing right now. And you ain't gonna win this fight. I thought I was gonna win. I stayed in a prison cell, man, 13 years, 8 months, and 5 days on a concrete slab. They built a penitentiary for me because I wore their ass out under this vice lord shit. And I gave them hell every time they opened that door. And they didn't play fair with me nowhere, man. They know my parents was old. And you sent me, I went to New Mexico prison, man. What the hell I'm doing in New Mexico prison and I'm a state prison? All the way to Colorado, all the way to Florida. For what? Because I won't submit to you? And Allah gave me that strength, man, that inner strength to make this trip. I done made it now. And he opened that door. They didn't let me out. I maxed out of prison. I maxed out of prison on a 100-year sentence. Because I wasn't going to allow them to do me like I seen them do my other brothers. I wasn't finna go in there and tell them, no, I ain't no vice lord. I quit that long. I'm a goddamn vice lord from 1957 to now. Mike. To now. I don't give a fuck. Pontiac, Stateville, none of them. Because vice lord was in my heart, man. And then I come out here and you niggas each other over a street corner. Over a street corner. Just because King James said you ain't the right guy, you ain't the... Nigga, give me something to show me King James is telling you the truth. Show me where you going. And I don't want to talk down to none of my brothers. But most of these niggas out here call themselves gang leaders is dope fiends and prostitutes. It's dope fiends and prostitutes. Brother, I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't drink nothing but beer. I ain't never been drunk. I ain't gonna drop no pill with you. I ain't gonna smoke no reefer with you. I ain't gonna smoke no cigarettes with you. I ain't gonna do none of that. But if you listen, brother, if you take a chance and follow these teachings, I promise you, man, jail ain't in that plan. Jail ain't in that plan. And you guys are 17, 18, 19 years old and got 3 and 4 kids and ain't got no means of taking care of them. You see that little brother y'all talk about with the Youth Against Gang Activity? That's the little young man I was telling you about when he was 16 years old. When he was 16 years old. Look at Sinjala. I met Sinjala when he was 16 years old. And gave him all the blessings that he needed to take him through this whirlwind. As soon as that nigga got 5 or 6 niggas to follow up behind him, he went crazy. He lost his mind. I said, brother, you ain't no Aisha. Sister, what is you doing in them people's business? Oh, they be coming to me for advice. I said, get your ass and go sit down somewhere. If you're going to teach somebody, teach these little brother. And he come to me with a plan, with the Almighty Society. And to me, I'm thinking that's a good idea. I said, okay, young brothers, this is what we'll do. We'll take the Almighty Society and use it for arm of vice lord, because ain't nobody gonna let you in their company and you got all these tattoos on talking about I'm vice lord. That ain't a legitimate post there. But Almighty Society was going to be a non-profit organization. He went to educating people that they were better than the real brothers. Then I became a monster to him. So where do we go to get the truth? What do we do to sustain the truth? Do we get mad because a man you know that you can't muscle? You can't intimidate me, man. I don't care how tough you think you is. And like I tell these brothers, I'm not arguing with you. See, because I know for a fact, if you fuck with me, man, I'm going to knock fire out your ass wherever I see you at. So these kids are my kids. They my kids. And if I can say something to them to stop you from misleading them, that's what I'm going to do. No matter how many blocks I have to travel down, how many corners I have to turn, you that important to me. You that important to me. I got young men, his 40 and 50 years old right now, been believing and following my teaching since they was 10 years old, and never seen me a day in their life until here 2 or 3 years ago. And neither one of them have failed short of what he's trying to do. So let's pool together our mental resources and let's make it work for us. You know. And once we do that, then we're gonna build. We're gonna build. So if there are any more questions, I can talk about Vice Lord all my days, baby. So when you ask me a question about Vice Lord, yeah, I have to travel with it and take it on to another level. It don't never end with me. It don't never end with me. To coach and teach as best I know how, because I don't want my daughter being misled. I don't want my son being misled. I don't want my grandkids being misled. So I want to give you the best. I might be a hard guy to deal with, But if you not liking me for a few minutes because I'm too rough for you, that's all right with me. But I bet you the end results won't have you sitting in the cell talking, man, what happened? You know, you'll just be mad for a few minutes. You'll get over that shit. But it's not gonna change what I'm thinking. I don't try to hurt these brothers, but I'm not going for none of that shit. That big idea, you. I'm the biggest nigga and the baddest nigga I know. And if I ain't got to lie to me, I definitely ain't got to tell you no lie. And I ain't scared of no nigga. I don't care where he come from. If he infringe up on this nation, I will bring destruction to his ass. Cause that's all I know. And I'm not uneducated. Believe me, I'm not uneducated. But Vice Lord is my life. And these young men that follow and believe in that is gonna get the best that I got. I tell brothers every day, if you knew what your elite ship meant, you would be a scholar. Do any of y'all know what elite means? The best of my kind. The best of my kind. And whatever you experience in life, you got to make it better. And if didn't nobody misuse you, why would you possibly want to misuse somebody else? Now you taking all these notes, you understanding that?
Yes, sir.
Seems like you in the days.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure we got everything right with you. Man, got you looking good, Pop.
Okay. All right. Because they don't live like that. And we ain't got to live like that. It don't take away from you to acknowledge this, bro. It don't take away from you to give his brother his due. He was selected because at that time and at that point, he was the best we had on location. It don't make him no better than you. It's just that he was the best thing on. You might have more ideas, more everything than him. But like I tell brothers every day, I come here for support, not to tear down. And this brother was put in that slot. And we got to support it. And everything we got up there, don't support it. Take it to the bank. And if you're on the right path for the right reason, you're going to get the right result. And I tipped my hat to him, man. I told him, what, 6 months ago? You brothers in the South here, if y'all just knew what y'all had, man, y'all some bad niggas. Y'all some bad niggas. And if you ain't conscious of what you got, just look at how them niggas from Chicago done came down here and preyed on y'all. They done lied to you, tricked you, took your shit, and done ran south. Every time you see one of them now, they on tough on, hey, I need you to send something up here to do this program. You ain't got no goddamn program going on. You know you ain't got no program going on. Oh, I don't listen to the minister. You a goddamn lie. You a goddamn lie. I don't care what the fuck you tell these niggas on the telephone. When you bring your ass to Chicago, come up there and see them. They been around me every day. And now one of them niggas gonna tell you he don't listen to what I'm talking about. Cause I'll knock his ass on the other side of that block. Y'all done been up there. Every last one of these niggas on the phone with y'all right now. Oh, we don't listen to the minister. That's the goddamn lie. That's the goddamn lie. But I'm not gonna stop you from believing what you want to believe. But don't let that shit go to your head and think you're gonna get away with something. Cause it ain't gonna happen. Brother, I got every organization in the city of Chicago believing and riding with each other now. Do you think my nephews, them is Vice-Lord? All of them, the leader of the breeds, the Cobras, the Souls. I don't care where they come from or what hat they wear. But I want them to love each other and honor each other. And the way they would secure me and watch me, you would think they was Vice-Lord. They's not, bro. And let me tell you something real slick about you ain't gonna believe it. They leaders of these other mobs. They leaders. Tell them, Kenley.
That's true, sir.
They leaders of these other mobs. And they with me, man, 150%. Because I never gave them no bad tea, man. I never gave them no bullshit. I gave them all I had, man, and that was my truth. And all I asked Vice Lord to do, these niggas talk to me, think I'm crazy. Think I'm crazy. Oh, did you talk to Chief so? Hell no, I ain't talking to no goddamn. Who is Chief so-and-so? Oh, he wanna do this. He ain't gonna do shit.